whole. Very, very good. What is a numerator? Numerator. Numerator. Raise your hand. Judy?
It's the top number of the fraction.
Boom. Very good, Judy. Okay. Raise your hand. What is the denominator? Denominator. What's the denominator? Sunny.
Denominator is the bottom of the number.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna get our just gonna get the pizzas up one more time, and then I'll share our screen. Please watch, please, because I want to show you something very neat. Oh. All right, everybody sees the pies, right? Now you remember these. You remember the pies, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you see the first, Rudy, if you keep drawing, I'm gonna take away your points. You gotta be listening. I know who draws, I can see. I have all the power. Maybe some other teachers, you can do this and they don't know, but I know. Do you understand, Rudy? That goes for everyone else. You can draw and play before class when I open the class for you to play, not when I'm trying to teach you something. Do I need to say this again? All right, the first pie was Justin's pie, and he ate 1/2. What does that mean? 1/2. What does the 2 mean? The denominator. Who can tell me what is the 2? What's the 2? Beyond.
2 is the denominator.
2 is the denominator, but the 2 means something. Say if you look at the pizza, 2 means the pizza is made into 2 pieces. So the whole, that word we need to know. Remember this word, whole. That means, whole actually means number 1, and it means the whole pizza, the whole coffee, the whole chocolate bar. And if we eat 1/2, that means we eat 1 of the 2 pieces. So if you look at, can you see? Let's do a little test. So 1/2 is 1 pizza. So okay, the next pizza, this is Jason's pizza. Jason cut his whole into how many pieces? How many pieces is his whole? Raise your hand. In Jason's pizza. How many pieces is the whole? David.
A piece of pizza.
Huh?
A piece of pizza.
4 pieces, yes. So the whole pizza is made into 4 pieces. So the denominator is always how many pieces the whole is. And when I say whole, we're gonna look at other things, not just pizza. We're gonna look at bars. We're gonna look at coffees. We're gonna look at books. We're gonna break things up into pieces of a whole always. So the denominator is how many pieces. The numerator is how much is used. How much do you eat? How much do you drink? Right? So 2 is 2 pieces that Jason ate, and 4 pieces is how many there was total. Now, who can tell me? Are Justin's pizza 1/2? Judy, please listen. Why aren't you listening? You always have questions. This is the time to listen. Please, Judy. Jason's pizza, 2/4. Are they equivalent? Are they equal? Justin.
Yes, they are equal.
They're equal? All right, let's do a little test. Do you see? Oh. Okay, can you see the pizza in my calculator here? So 1/2, we can make it into a decimal. So we'll do a divide. So look at here, look at my calculator. First, we're gonna do Jason's pizza. 1 over divided over 2 equals 0.5, right? 0.5. Let's test it with Jason's pizza. 2 pieces over 4 pieces. 2 over 4 equals 0.5. 0, oops. This one's 0.5. And this one's 0.5. Because why? They're equal. They're the same. How about Rudy's pizza down here? How many pieces is his whole? How many pieces is Rudy's whole? How many pieces, Rudy? How many pieces is your whole?
0.5.
Nope. How many pieces of pizza is your whole?
Oh, 6.
Yes. How many pieces did you eat?
3.
Right, so the pieces of the whole is the denominator. How many you ate is the numerator. Let's do this. Let's test it out. Rudy's pizza, 3 over 6. Oh, we have the same, 0.5. So I just wanted to show you that that's how they are equal, all right? Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. Do you have paper with you? All right. Give me 1 second. Mr. McGee needs a minute. Are there any questions? Please raise your hand if you're confused about anything. All right. So there's 3 ways we're going to learn how to show our fractions. 3 ways we're going to show our fractions. The pizza, I call that pie fractions, because they're kind of made into pies, like a circle, okay? That's pretty easy. You can count the pieces of the pie, and the ones colored, you can know it's the denominator and the numerator. It's easy. Another way is bar fractions. Let me get the picture. If you look on your pupils book, on page 57, I'll show it to you too. Pupils book, page 57. Right down here, you see what I see here. There's 2 examples. One is the pie. You see? These are the pie fractions. Some people might like to do them in the bar fractions like this. Okay? let's do a little practice so you know, okay? So we'll do some pi work and some bar work. I'm going to show you a paper now. So on your own paper, you can write down the answers. You don't need to send me the answers, okay? Just make sure you write down your own answers, and then we'll discuss them together. Aha. I made these myself with my pencil. I'm not a very good artist. I'm sorry, but hopefully you can understand them. Here are some pi fractions. Here are some pi fractions, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. On paper, you can write down the fraction right here, here, and here. And tell me yes or no, are these 3 fractions equivalent? Also, go down to the fraction bars, similar to the pies. Make a fraction, make a fraction, make a fraction. Are these 3 fractions equivalent? Yes or no? Do it now. Don't answer me now. I'll ask you individually, okay? Go ahead and do some work. If you need help, I'll help you. Anybody confused? Everybody okay? Thumbs up if you're okay with this. It's okay if you're not. I'm here to help. Oh.
Do we need to draw the bars?
You don't need to. You can just look.
Okay.
Write the fraction of 1, 2, 3. Tell me, are they equivalent? Yes or no. Then go to the fraction bars. Fractions 1, 2, 3. Are they equivalent? Yes or no.
Mr. McGee,
Justin.
do I need to write the fraction pies in the paper book or the piece of paper?
Just write the fractions. Just write the answers on your own paper. On your own white paper. You should have a math notebook to be doing work in. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, question one more time. Sorry, here. I can't hear you that well. Sunny, ask your question in my chat, in our chat.
Mr. McGee,
Yeah, Justin.
what is the square? What is the square down there?
Those are called bars. They're similar to the pie. There's,
This one,
okay?
the pi fraction. Down the pi fraction.
These are pi fractions. These are bar
Yeah,
fractions.
well, you
They're all
circle that.
What are your
You
questions?
circle that.
I circled it just to show people. It's no big deal.
What is this? What is that?
Nothing.
That. I need to write that down.
Justin, no. I told everybody many times, you just need to put the answers. All right?
Miss Novaki, I want to draw your drawing.
You want to draw my drawings? You can draw them if you want. No problem. If you want them in your notebook to have a nice math notebook, no problem.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. Mr. Maki, do we need to do these three fraction equivalent fraction to do that question?
Yeah, you just got to answer yes or no, Judy. Are these three fractions equivalent fractions? Yes or no? And then on the fraction bars at the bottom, are these three fractions equivalent fractions? Yes or no? If you're finished, give me a thumbs up. Okay. All right, Beyond, good. Just wait it out. I'll do the first one. Let's do that. I'll do the first one myself, okay? Oh no, I don't. I want to draw. All right, so the first square, or the first pi, how can I find the denominator? Well, I count how many pieces is in the whole, and this whole looks like it has 1, 2, 3 pieces. So I'm gonna write 3. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh dear. We'll do this one. I'm gonna write 3 here. And how many pieces of the pie were taken or eaten or used? I only count 1. So this one is 1/3. Rudy, you want to help me with number 2? Want to help me, buddy? Okay, put your mic on. Don't give me the answer yet. You're going to answer my questions.
Okay.
Okay, so number 2 pi. How many pieces are in the whole?
4,
So what is the denominator?
2,
Denominator.
0.5.
Rudy, the denominator's on the bottom. Denominator is always how many are in the whole. So how many are in the whole? How many pieces?
4,
So what's the denominator?
2,
Nope. The bottom number.
common number.
This number right here, the denominator. The denominator, look at number 1. Let's go to number 1, Rudy. You see number 1? How many pieces are in the whole?
3,
So what's the denominator here?
3,
So every time whatever number is the whole is the denominator. So what's the denominator number 2?
4,
Very good. Now how many are used or eaten or taken?
be taken 2,
Very good. So the fraction is?
2, 4.
Very good. Who wants to do number 3 for me? Judy. Good job, Rudy. Thank you. Judy? How many?
Can I say the answer?
No, just answer my questions. How many pieces are in the whole?
1 piece.
Think of the whole is the whole thing, Judy. So how many pieces are the whole thing?
2.
Very good. 1, 2. So what's the denominator?
1.
No, Judy, we just went through this. The whole number, which is 2, is the denominator. Look, Judy, look at number 2 with me. Let's go back to number 2, Judy. How many pieces are in the whole here? In number 2.
4.
So what's the denominator in number 2?
4.
Right, let's go back to yours. How many pieces are in the whole, Judy?
2.
All right, what's the denominator?
2.
Very good. Now the numerator, the top number, that's what you ate, or that's what you take, or that's what you used. How many, how many parts is used?
1.
Very good. Okay. 1 over 3, 2 over 4, and 1 over 2. Look at the drawings even. Do you think these are equal? Are they equivalent? Raise your hand. Are they equivalent? Jason? Are these equivalent fractions? What?
No.
Very good. No. All right, thumbs up if you're finished with the fraction bars at the bottom. Okay, who wants to help me with the number 1 fraction bar? Who's gonna help me? Who wants to help me? All right, Sunny, can I hear you?
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Okay, answer my questions. Don't give me the answer yet. In this fraction bar, how many are in the whole? The whole.
I cannot see the bar. Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
Mm. Can you say the question again?
How many pieces are in the whole bar? The whole.
2.
Very
2.
good.
2.
So what's the denominator?
2.
Very good. What's the numerator? How many pieces of the whole are taken?
1.
Very good.
1.
All right. That's great. Who's going to do number 2 for me? Thank you, Sunny. Number 2. Okay, Jason. Let me try Jason here. Okay, Jason, listen to me. Is your mic on? Okay, good.
Yes.
Jason, look at number 2. How many pieces are in the whole?
4.
Very good. So Jason, what's the denominator?
4.
Great job. All right, how many are used? So what's the numerator?
2.
Excellent. Great job, Jason. Who's going to help me number 3? Belin, how about you? How many pieces, Belin, are in this whole bar? How many pieces?
6.
Good. What's the denominator?
3.
Denominator. David, stop drawing. Belin, what's the denominator, the bottom number? 'Let's start again.
6.
Very good.
6.
Yes, yes. Now, how many are being used? What's the numerator?
3.
Very good. Now, who knows? Are these 3, 1 over 2, 2 over 4, 3 over 6, are those equivalent? David? Are they equivalent, these three?
Yes.
All right, very good. Harvey, stop drawing. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Okay. Any questions about that? Pretty easy, right? Thumbs up if it's easy. Give me a thumbs up if that's easy. Okay, now there's one more thing. There's pi, that we learned the pi fractions, we learned the bar fractions. The next one that we need to learn, it's not my favorite, but we got to learn it. It's number lines. Number lines. Are you listening again? So this one I'm just going to show you. You don't need to do too much work. Okay, everybody can see my number lines here? All right, when we're talking about the whole on a number line is 0, oh, sorry, 0 to 1. 0 to 1, and then you can count how many are in the whole by counting how many lines after 0. So 1, and then stop at 1. So 1, 2. So 1, sorry. Sorry. So we go 1, 2. That makes our denominator. And how many? How many lines do we see? Where is that? It's at from 0 to 1 is 1. If you want to see that what this number line looks like on a, oh no, not what I wanted. Sorry. Page. Here we go. Right, okay, I'll just keep it here. So our number line, we have one fraction and it looks like a pi right here, 1/2. Let's look at my number line, the second number line. So how many, what's the denominator? What's the denominator in this one? Raise your hand. What's the denominator in this one? Denominator. Jason? Jason?
4.
Yes. Now, I obviously have the number written here for you, right? So if it was not there, this is how you can find it by yourself. You go from 0, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That means the
Yes.
denominator. And every line on this number line, every line, this denominator is the same. 4, 4, 4. Now, to find the numerator, we count the same. We go 1, so this one numerator is 1. 2, this numerator is 2. 3, this numerator is 3. You got that, Judy? Let's look at the third one, everybody. Third one. Don't worry, don't pay attention to the pies. Just pay attention to these lines. The pies are not important right here. Judy, let's look at this one. This one. Number 3. Okay, you see? What's the denominator? Judy? Denominator?
Mr. McGee.
Judy's talking, Jason, sorry. Judy, your turn. Turn your mic on, please.
6.
Right. Help me find it. Let's count it anyway. 1,
2,
3.
3,
Oops, my
4,
5. And then when we stop on number 1 is 6. Whenever we stop on number 1, that's our denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, denominator. And look, they're all the same. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. The numerators are not the same. How do we count the numerators? We just count by each line. Look, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Very good. You see? Thumbs up if this is okay. Jason, you have a question?
Who is drawing?
Me.
Maybe
Jason,
who's
it's
drawing
me.
on
Don't worry about it.
line?
Okay, now, one more thing. There is one fraction here, one fraction here. So 1 in this one, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 number lines. There are 3 fractions, 1, 2, 3 fractions that are equivalent. One is here, one is here, one is here. Which are they? Which fractions are equivalent? So this line is the same, same, same. Which fractions are equivalent? Who can tell me? You don't need to write it, you can tell me, raise your hand. Well, let me show you. Look, in number line number 1, we have 1/2, 1/2, sorry. Straight down. 2/4. 3/6. These 3 are equivalent. These 3 are equivalent. Because look, here, here, and to here are the same size, So they're both the same. 0.5, 0.5, half are equivalent. Okay. All right, let's go to page, in your book, page 58. And you can do the questions in your book right now on page 58. I can help you if you need help.
Which book, Mr. McGee?
Sorry, Pupils book 58. Pupils book 58.
On the notebook or on the
Pupils book. Pupil. You can write it in your book, right on the print.
Yeah.
This page.
Mr. McGee.
Mr. McGee, is this the pupils book?
Yes. Page 58, this page. I'm showing the page on my screen. So, and you can look at the paper. I want you to do question 1, question 2, and question 3, and then we'll correct it together. Don't be shy to ask questions. So look, we got pi, bar, and number lines. Okay, everybody, you know what? I'm gonna stop the meeting right now. People, you can, or I'll keep them, stop the meeting now, and we'll come back and we'll finish this, okay? We've been on here quite a bit, so I think you need a little break, okay? Let's take a break. I realize it's almost 45 minutes, so let's take a break and come back at 10. 15-minute break, okay? 15 minutes, I'll see you in 15 minutes, everybody. If you're not finished this paper, it's okay. If you want to finish it on your break, go ahead. We're gonna correct it together. All right, I'll come back in 15 minutes, bye. I'm gonna open up the class again if you want to stay in here and ask me questions or just play, okay?